Welcome back, friends. It's the Half-Ass Crafter. I'm Laura, the Half-Ass Crafter, and today we're going to do a half-ass flip through Friday. Well, it probably won't be a half-ass because we're going to flip through the whole book. So that's what I want to do today, and I know it's Monday, but it's going to be a flip through Friday on a Monday, and that's okay because sometimes rules were made to be broken, or at least strongly maneuvered around. But first I want to show a bit of happy mail that I got. So one of my subbies, Colleen, hi Colleen, sent, we did an ATC swap, and she sent a little package of goodies to me. I sent a little package of goodies to her, and I wanted to go through what she sent because it's amazing. It's so like grungy, and I just love it. I love it. It's very difficult for me to get this look. I don't know why, it just is. And so I was very excited. So there's a little scrap of ribbon, which actually is going to come in very handy because of something else I'm working on, but we'll talk about that later. So she sent this ATC, a little scrap piece of painty paper, a little card, which has already been distressed and well loved, another ATC, and another one. This one says Adventure. A little note, which is on the back of painty paper, like a little gel plate print. So that'll be fun to use. A little card. Isn't it cute? Oh, it's just like so grungy and good. I love it. And then the best. Oh, the best. I mean, it's all great. But first off, she sent me some of this, which is so good to use on gel plates. So I'm very excited about that for some texture. But she also sent these napkins, or maybe this is tissue paper, but this is a napkin, which is great. I love napkins. I love them. I need to use them more in my art journal because I forget that I have them, even though I buy them. But anyway, and then she actually did a gel plate, I think, on this envelope. This is like a la Darcy over at Darcy's Mixed Media. And I kind of wonder, is that where you got this idea, Colleen? Did you watch Darcy's video? I mean, we all watched Darcy's video, right? Where she made all the painty paper envelopes. They were so good. So this is fabulous. I am going to hang these on my little wall over there with all of my ATCs that other people have sent me. I have more ATCs. It's so great. I love my little collection. They're all so good and special, and I just love them. This is great. Thank you so much, Colleen. That was a fun little swap. I appreciate it. So much fun. All right, let's get into the glue book because that's also fun. And we're going to flip through this, and then I'm going to tell you what's next because this glue book is pretty much done. So first off, this is a hair band from the Dollar Tree. So thanks, Nicole, over at Relax Cut Glue for that idea. All right, so I haven't done the inside here. I may not. I don't know. It's one of the last, I think it's one of the last surfaces that I have left. We'll see, because I actually don't think I've done a full flip through of this. I also have coffee here because it's kind of early. So I'm going to show this to you and sip on my coffee. And so I'll give you a couple of minutes to look at it and then we'll flip through. Maybe I should bring you in. How's that? Is that good? I know now you're wobbly, wiggly, something. There we go. All right, so these are some holes that I punched out. This was actually on the ad with these. And then I just collaged things together. These folks were in a Vanity Fair it was actually an ad for Vanity Fair online. And I cut all of them out, which was a little tedious. I know that Amy over at Doki Doki Forest just used this one in one of her videos, and I was like, I have that same one. It's always fun when people use the same images and you can see what they're using them for. So that's been a lot of fun. So this was sent to me by Stephanie, one of my very earliest subscribers. And I had put it on a page in my art journal and I hated that page. I love her, but I hated the page. And I was like, I've got to do something. And I tried to do all sorts of things on this page to like it, and I just could not. And so one day I was like, just rip the page out. Just rip the page out and cut the doll out. And I did. And then I realized her colors actually matched this page. And it looks like that the graffiti here is kind of looking up at her, and this lady's looking up at her. And I don't know. I just love it. So, and I outlined her with a purple paint marker. I don't know. She just turned out really well there. And then this page I loved. And then I added this lady who's all like, oh my gosh, because, you know, it's a dragon monster, right? But I love the blue on this. I actually really like the blue outline on that. And these are just sort of random. This one I had all together. And then I had put this sunflower down, and I was like, this page is missing something. And then I cut her out, and I thought, oh, she needs to go on this page. And she works like really well, even with Albert Einstein covered in a knitted onesie. There we go. I know you have a little bit of a glare over here. Ooh, there we go. So this one was one of my first ones, and this one I had a story for. I was like, she's a superhero, and these are her like magic cuffs, and this is for the laboratory she works in. I don't know, it's a whole ridiculously silly thing, but it was a lot of fun to do that one. I was inspired by Doki Doki Forest to do a layout with a story after watching one of her glue book videos. And then this lady, like this one I could never find anything to go on. And then I put her on there, and I was like, now it's done. I don't know. You just know when they're done. I think that that's the thing about glue books is you just keep gluing things until you're like, no, I think it's done. I kind of wish I had something here so I didn't just have a disembodied arm hanging around, but it is holding a little clutch, and the hawk is like, what's that? Or maybe that's a little falcon. I don't know. I think it's a hawk though. I think it's a Cooper's hawk. I don't know. This is a printout, I think it was a printable, or maybe it was, no, I downloaded a magazine and printed this out. Then here's my animal people. So I've got a quail lady, and I've got a, I don't know, a snowboarding dog lady. And I've put an owl on a very large, that would be a very large birdhouse, by the way, because that owl is pretty big. This one is very like kind of weird and surreal, but the colors all work together. So I don't know, I kind of like it. And I kind of like how this sort of blends in up here. And so the checkerboard just sort of fades out, gives it some movement up there. It's kind of interesting. And then these two pages are, this one got all wrinkly. I don't know why. I think the page under it is what actually got wrinkly, but I'm not entirely certain. I did put this lady's head on this bird, but you can't really see the bird. I probably need to outline it. But there is a bird there and a lady's head on it. And then these two are hanging out during the volcanic eruption. Or maybe it's a volcanic eruption. And this is actually somebody's legs. These are a pair of pants with a lady sitting on a chair. But they were just such a cool color, and they kind of like go with all the colors in here. So I did that. And then there's high fashion. And then this was one of the first pages that I did, and I've just put birds all on it, and there's a llama just hanging out. Everybody's hanging out. And then this one I like because the crows are well, they're not crows, but whatever these birds are, they're black, and then these ladies are in, you know, the photos in black and white, so it kind of balances each other, and I don't know, I just kind of like it. And then I put this lady on the back of a big, this was just a page from a Birds and Blooms with some poppies, like a close-up of some poppies, and then I added her on top, and I was like, she really needs something else, like what's she looking at? And then I found this image of this hummingbird, and she's totally obsessed with the hummingbird. And I think you've seen this one. This was an exercise that I was doing for Wanderlust. I used her head, but then I cut it out and put it on top of this body. And then I was like, this all really fits on this page. These are some photos from Alaska, from, I don't know, Smithsonian Magazine or something. Then we've got this cat sitting on what looks to be like a keyboard, and there's a typewriter, and there's all these cat toys. I still couldn't find, I need some Day of the Dead's sugar skulls to go on this page. I couldn't find any, but I did find these things, which are kind of similar-ish, and so I added those, but I really need, if I ever find Day of the Dead stuff, I'm going to put it on here. I did find this skull washi tape that I put on the bottom. And then we've got Lenny Kravitz. No, not Lenny Kravitz. The other guy. Jimi Hendrix. That's the one. Their names both end with I. E. Lenny, Jimmy. So, and then there's Kravitz and Hendrix. There's lots of I's and E sounds. That's why my brain gets them mixed up, because their names are similar in my head. And then there's some Buddhas. And then this one's just super random, but I kind of like how all the colors go together. This one's also super random. I just had like bits left over and they kind of worked, and so I put them down. I don't know. And then I've got these, which has a bunch of little aminals. There's another one of those Vanity Fair heads. There's this lady. She's having a thought. She's thinking about maybe she's going to shoot that ball. I don't know. There's this one, which Stephanie said, don't touch it. It's done. Well, I did touch it. I put the Eiffel Tower here. I put a bird here. And then I put this, when words fail, a picture speaks. And now I think it's done. I think the Eiffel Tower worked right there because it covered up that big seam. Butterfly page. I was probably watching Nicole over at Relax Cut Glue, and she was probably working on her Birds and Blooms book. And I was like, hey, I've got a lot of Birds and Blooms pictures. And then this was a night where I used a Mystic Stamp Company catalog. I had cut out a bunch of stamps, and I was like, you know what? I have all of these stickers and washi tape. I've got to use it. So I broke it out, and I realized I didn't have washi in a very big variety. So that's what started the Temu haul that I just did last week. So I started using my stickers, and I was like, I'm just going to use my stickers on these pages. And I think it worked out really well. Then I got a little Buddha page with a little hedgehog. I don't even know how I came up with a Buddha page, but I had enough to come up with a Buddha page. And then this guy just kept floating all over the place. And then I was like, I think he goes on the tomatoes. And he does. Somehow he works on the tomatoes. I don't know how, but he does. And then I got a red bird and a bluebird. And these pages were some of my earlier ones. And I really love them. And then I've got these pages. This page I'm not thrilled with. It just came out kind of dark. But these are from a printable that I had. But it works. And then this actually came out way better than I thought. Like, her dress just really matches all of this. Like, all of this just somehow works together. And there's a lot going on here because there's a little rooster down here and a butterfly here and some stamps and some backgrounds. But it all works. This is a chair ad. The colors really worked. This one I'm not thrilled with. I do like the Lucky Charms with the plants. I don't know that I like these ladies, but maybe they're working in their computer lab and everybody thinks they're clowns. I don't know. And then I did this one, this one I just put colors together. And then I had this little gold men, and I was like, well, this actually works. Like, the colors work. And it'll make people go, what does it mean? And then I have this where I had this lady walking away, and I thought it'd be cool if she had a chicken head. And then I've got this lady. I think that's, who is that? Tilda Swanson? No, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know the names of people. I just cut them out of magazines. And then I had this one, which I actually really like. And then I added this piece because this was just pure blue. I felt like it needed a little something. And then I've got this page, which works really well. And there's a Buddha down here on the wrist. And then she's doing something with a bird. I don't know. This one's just sort of random. There's a lot going on. This one was interesting, and then I just stuck this on top for color because the colors were so similar that it was really hard to tell what was going on. This one's kind of a farm thing going on. We got this tractor. He's pulling some pencils. There's a horse. There's some vegetables. There's a dog driving a car. Veg. And then this one's cool with the Skechers foot, and this lady's like trying to touch the foot, and the dog's like, we're out of here, come on. And I kind of even like the words because you can see that it says nothing is more precious. And then these are just colors that work together. This page actually just kept coming together, and I actually really enjoy that page. I like that page a lot. There's like some fashion models, and then there's some pictures in, I believe this is in Paris. I don't know, it just works. And then again, this is just putting colors together and seeing if they work. This one is like high fashion, and this toucan. I don't know, this one just worked really well together, which I really like. These are cookies on the background, and then this is a piece of jewelry, and then this is a glacier with these. This is actually a piece of art, and this is a fashion shoot. Those are some city lights. It was just a lot of random stuff put together, but I think it turned out really well. And then this one I love. I love that I gave him some cool shades, and he's all like, cool, man. And then this one's kind of interesting because this bird is like, WTF, y'all. Why is there a horse and a dog over here, and this lady and this other lady is like running through them flowers, and I don't know what's happening. Y'all weird. I didn't really do much with her. I just feel like that was all I wanted to do. Same thing here. Like I put this on and I was like, I think that's done. There may be something there, maybe some words. I do have words. I did put a sticker on here, but then I put this bird on top of it. This one again was just colors that I put together because I had these bits kind of left over and I wanted to use them like I liked them. So, and this says you can be the ripest, juiciest peach in the world and there's still going to be somebody who hates peaches, which is true. And then I ended up doing a Christmas one because I actually ended up with all these, I was like Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. And then I was like, well, I actually have enough to make a page. And then I did this one, which this one came to me and was so great and I love it. She's actually carrying a paintbrush, but you can't tell it got cut off, but I really like this page too. This is the one that isn't done yet. So this is just all like old pictures that kind of didn't really go together, but they're all from the same era. And I wanted to, I want to make a layout with like older things from the 50s. And I have plenty of things from the 50s now to do it. So I just gotta get them in there. And then I have these happy ladies because I was like, oh, you know what? I just need happy ladies. And so I just found, these were the three that I could find that I could cut out easily enough, who actually look genuinely happy and not, I'm a model in a magazine smiling. And then I did this one, but I haven't put anything on it. I don't know that I will. Maybe a paper doll. I should see if Sandy's paper dolls would work in here because I bet there's one that would work. And then this one, I just could never find anything that I wanted to put on it. But again, maybe a paper doll is what I need there. Same for this one. And then this is bees and butterflies. And this one all came out of like one magazine or catalog that I got. It was a piece of junk mail. And then this is all like rainbow, but like muted rainbow colors. And then I really just love this Swarovski ad. So I cut her out and put her on there. And then this looks like a shelf. Well, it is a shelf that I cut out. And then I put some stickers on. And this is a pet sticker, PET sticker that I put some, I don't know if that's clear Mod Podge or clear gesso. I think it might be clear gesso on to kind of tone it down. And it worked. I don't know that I'll put anything on here. I mean, I might. I don't know. And then this lady, I just couldn't do anything else with her. I had to leave her alone. I kept trying things. I was like, nope, I think she's done how she is. And then this page just came together one night all by itself. Like I was cutting out, I was harvesting from some junk mail, and then I just started sticking things on here. And then they looked right, so I glued them down. So, I don't know. It's just random. And then this lady, she's actually a paper doll. That is not her original head. And then she's got a cat here. But I just liked all the colors. This, I think we did together. I did add a goldfish and this dancing couple on the books. Because again, I'm just trying to use up my stickers. I've got so many, I need to use them. Here's some more stickers I was using. Stickers. These are my rainbow pages. Ugh, I love these. I think these might be my favorite. I found some rainbow purses to put here finally. And then I got these rainbow legs to go on here. Because this was like fine, but it definitely needed something to like solidify it all down. And then I put color theory, which I feel like maybe should be up here, but her leg was cut off and it was a little odd looking. So I had to pull it down. And then I've got this tropical page. And then I've got my little Bratz dolls. She says no one actually likes Aperol Spritz. And this one says I can manifest my period, which is hilarious. And it says changing the game. And I just loved them. And I did put a little sticker down here. And then this page with a cat. And then I've got these ladies in the Arctic. And then there's, you know, a whale and a bicycle. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. And then this page, which I could just never do anything with. So I did put some painty paper on it. There's stickers now. But I just could not figure out what to do with that page. And it's fine, you know? You just move on. Like, you can't sit there and hem and haw over things for weeks or months. You got to just keep going. And then I've got this page with some harvested stuff. And then I did put a little Tim Holtz doll on this chair just because, like, their little coat just fits perfectly. So I was like, gotta do it. I put a moon over here, so this looks like kind of like an alien landscape. I just couldn't cover that up. I just left it. There was nothing that I could figure out to do with it. These are the first two layouts that I did in this book. And then we have Iced Spice. And then I put her in here, and then I was like, that's just great. And then I just put these stickers on. And then I've got, I believe this is Queen Elizabeth I, and I put a bird head on top of her because I thought it was hilarious. And then this one's just sort of random, but they all have similar colors. This is a necklace from an ad. That's an old-fashioned, I believe. And then I think you've seen these. Got my fun little old lady. That I didn't do anything with because I just love all of the old stuff and the colors. And then I think we showed this, which is, this is a caterpillar on top of like a, I don't know, flower bud. And I just put that on it because it's hilarious. I can't cover up the horsey. I tried. I did put a sticker on this one with the Stellar's J. What's funny is Stellar's J's, I don't believe are in Virginia, but that one is. And then there's these, which I couldn't figure out how, I didn't want to really cover up the truck, and so I just left it. I did some washi on this one. And then this one got a sticker and this lady, and I put this lady, I think that's, yeah, that's a sticker too. And then my rooster. I love that rooster. Oh, there's some trash in here. Surprise, surprise. And then this is all artwork, which I just couldn't cover up, so I just left it. This one, I did put some stickers on it, but I was like, man, I don't know. I mean, some of these pages are just done, even if they're pretty simple. And then this one I put washi on, and then I tried to like this is like a poster of like swamp animals. And then I did, I mean, obviously killer whales do not live in Florida swamps, but you know. And then I added some stickers, and then again, I didn't do anything here. I feel like I was going to put something in here, but then I put it somewhere else. And then I've got these. Maybe I'll put something here. I don't know. I kind of like her on this page. This feels very collage-y. And then I have these pages. I love her big head on top of these flowers. And I gave her a little crown. And then I took this one page. This was just a whole page from I believe a tricycle magazine. And I just glued it on the back cover. That's the back cover. And that's it. That is this glue book. So it's pretty much done. There's probably some things that I might go back and do. But there it is. And now you want to know, what's your next thing? Of course you want to know what my next thing is. So my next thing is this. And I forget to say it, not because I don't want to give credit. If I ever don't attribute a hashtag to somebody, that is not on purpose. That's because I just have a lot of things in my brain and forgetting that is going to happen. So Christina over at Christina's Shack is the one who came up with Flip Through Friday. I will link her below so that you can go check out her channel. I was watching one of her glue book flip through videos, and she did a thing called glue book rooms. And it was fascinating. And I thought, oh, that's what I want to do, right? So I have my magazine collage dolls. What about a magazine collage room? So that sounded super interesting to me. I don't know why my hands are black, but so what I did is I bought this. It's labeled as a mixed media pad. I got it from Ross for like $5. The paper is pretty thick, but it's perfect glue book paper. I'm not sure that I would do like actual mixed media on it. But anyway, I decorated the cover one day, and I got this out of a magazine, and I just really like it. So I'm going to take this, and what I have done is I have put backgrounds that are a complete scene. So this is from a Front Gate catalog, and I've just scattered them in here. This lady's in here too because she was one of the original. I was like, oh, she's going in here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this glue book, but she's going in it. So I don't know what I'll do, but she's in here. So my plan is we're going to do glue book rooms, and these are some of the backgrounds that I have to work with. So I'm excited to put, I think I have somebody that's going to go in here. I'm excited to put somebody in there. I love this room. Ugh, it's gorgeous. I'm very excited to do this one because we could have like, you know, a little monkey or something sitting on that. That would be cute. I got to do something to cover this lady up. So, and probably this lady as well. But I just love these colors. Aren't these colors great? They're so good. All right, so those are the backgrounds that I have in here. We're going to do glue book rooms. We will start them next glue book Saturday. Are you as excited as I am? I hope so. And I appreciate you coming and looking through my very first glue book flip through. I'm very excited about it. And I hope that you'll join me for all of my glue book videos because I love glue booking. It's so much fun, y'all. All right, I hope that you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day.